Hello, my name is Edward Brown, lead instructor and researcher at the Courage Image and Charisma Institute. Today I want to talk about what charismatic leaders do that you can learn to be effective in your leadership skills. You have three things, essentially, what they do better than anyone else. But to give some context to this, right now you're challenged with how do I not only stay on my job, how do I be effective in my industry, but also how can I influence the industry and become the go-to person as it relates to being seemingly indispensable. So some of the things that charismatic leaders do can really speak to that particular issue. One, charismatic leaders are self-initiators and self-promoters. They're not looking for someone to blow their horn, they blow their own horn. They don't necessarily look for opportunities, they pursue opportunities. And so when you look at your world, your initiative, your ideas, you have to ask yourself, how does your idea fit into what the organization needs and what you can actually benefit from the idea itself. So begin operating in the idea of you incorporated, that you are the center of your universe and you have to create ideas and perspectives that not only benefit you but also benefit the organization for a symbiotic relationship. Secondly, charismatic leaders are well versed at developing disciples or surrogates or people who do their work for them in some sense, meaning that they create ideas and they have big personalities and they have big visions. And so people want to be involved in that individual because something is always going on. No one wants to go to work every day and yet another boring day at work. They want to be invigorated. So charismatic leaders are great at creating surrogates to the point where these individuals not only give them information, pass information on, but also become the mouthpiece, if you will, to these charismatic leaders. That the organization expands because I'm only one person, but if I got 2 and 3, 4, 5 people who are my surrogates or people who represent me talking on my behalf, whether I'm just a mere employee or I'm actually in management. Thirdly, you have to understand that charismatic leaders are mutually beneficial in their alliance with people. They are looking for opportunities not only to grow themselves, but also to benefit others. Not because they're necessarily altruistic, but because they realize the give and take reciprocity of human nature will always be in play. That anytime you think you're going to give and give and give and not receive, or not expect some reciprocity, you're being illusory. And so operate on that perspective of I'm giving, but I intend to receive. Charismatic leaders are versed in, again, one, knowing that they are self-promoters and they take self-initiations for what they want. Two, they invariably decide that I need other people to further my information base as well as my network of information that needs to flow up and down the chain in the organization. And three, that I and I alone have to find ways to manifest this idea that will allow people to understand that I'm of value and my value has to be compensated by a symbiotic, mutually beneficial relationship.